Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Gagan and today I'm going to discuss how you can connect your Salesforce with Claude AI. We know that Claude AI is very powerful and many people are using Claude AI to build the softwares. So now today I'm using the MCP server. I'm going to connect Salesforce with Claude AI. So we know that the Salesforce is supporting headless 360 degree. So we can expose Salesforce as a API. So we are going to take the advantage of that and we'll connect with the Claude AI and then we will see what we can do with the Claude. So I'm just giving the high level understanding what is MCP. So MCP is a model context protocol. It's a protocol, or you can say standard, to connect any AI with external system. So Claude is a AI and Salesforce is external system. So you can use MCP protocol. There are many protocols, but this is one of the protocol that Salesforce supports. So we're going to connect Salesforce with a Claude AI. So they are just four steps that we are going to follow in order to connect Salesforce with Claude AI. First is we have to create the external client tab, and in the external client tab, we will choose the auth connection, and then we will put this callback URL. And in the auth scope, we will gonna put these two settings, and in security, we are going to do this particular parameters we are going to pass. Second step is you have to enable that required proof key for the code exchange. This should be enabled. After that, we have to go to the MCP server in the setup of the Salesforce, and we have to activate the S object all, and then we have to copy the URL, and this URL we have to provide in the Cloud connector. Okay, so we are going to do these steps. So let's begin. So first step is you have to go to Salesforce and external client app. Once your page will load of external client app, you can see this external client app. You have to go to the setup home and then you have to search it. Then you have to click this button, new external client app. And I'm giving the name of this client app, Cloud API. And then I'm giving my email ID. Okay. And then you have to choose that is enabled or setting. And if I go to my step one, is saying that you have to copy this URL and you have to put this in the callback URL. So this is a callback URL of Claude. So I'm just putting this. And then it's my first step is saying you have to choose this auth scopes. One is access Salesforce hosted MCP server. If you scroll down, Salesforce hosted MCP server, I'm adding this. And then another one is perform request at any time. So if I scroll down, perform request at any time. So these two scopes you have to add. And then here I'm choosing this required proof key for code exchange PKCE for MCV, and I have to choose this issue JSON token for named user. And then I'm just clicking create. So my connected app is created, and then what I have to do is I have to go to setting. So what I have to go is I have to package default. So I have to get that my details. Yeah, so I have to go to settings, and here in the OS settings I have to click consumer key and consumer secret. So these are the consumer key and consumer secret. I'm just verifying this. um, I'm just going to put the pass key, security key, sorry. So I'm putting my security key, and then it will give me client ID and client secret. So this is my client key and client secret. If I go back, then the second step is to enable this option required proof key for code exchange. So for that, I'm just searching auth, and I have to go to auth OpenID connect settings, and then this option should be enabled. Required proof key for code exchange. This is required to make the connection, so I'm enabling this. Now the second step is also done. Now the third step is you have to go to MCP server. So Salesforce is providing so many out of the box MCP server. You can create your own as well. So this is the API catalog. So once you will go to the API server. Sorry, I have to go to sorry, I have to go to this MCP server, and then I have to go to Salesforce server here in the right side. Actually, they have changed the layout. So I have to go to MCP server, API catalog, and then you have to search the Salesforce server, which is provided by Salesforce. And you have to make sure that this one is activated. If you want, so there are so many others as well, metadata expert, Salesforce API context. If you want to, you have to make it activate. You have to click view details, and then you have to make it activate. So here I already activated, say as object all. If I click view details, you can see this is activated, and then this is a URL. You have to copy this URL, and then you have to go to Claude, and under your Claude, under the setting of the Claudes, you have to go to, so you have to go to connectors. So as of now, the Claude has changed the UI, the UI. And if you will click this, then under the customize option, somehow it's not working for me. One second. I think I'm already at the, yeah. So I'm already at the customized section. So you have to go to the customized section, connector, and then under the connector, you have to click +1. And you can say add custom connector, which is not coming because I think I have already created one custom connector. So let's remove this because I think I don't have the paid version of Claude. So now the option is coming because I don't have the the paid account. So that's why now I'm clicking add custom connector, and then the URL that I have copied from MCV server, this one I have to copy and I have to paste here. Okay, I have to give the name of this custom connector. I'm giving Salesforce connector, and then I have to put the client and ID and client secret. So this is the client ID and client secret that we generated from external client app. Copy, paste. This is the last step of our configuration. I'm clicking add, which is done, and now I have to click connect, and then it will ask me to authorized. So once it will authorize, my connector will connect. You can see connected to Salesforce connector. So yeah, you can see the connector has been added, and it must be, yeah, it has been added. So what I have to do is now I can go to my chat and I can say, can you fetch recent account and contact details from my Salesforce environment? So now I'm just giving the command and let's see if the Claude can fetch that. So it's fetching it now. It's making the query and giving me the data. It's taking some time, maybe it's preparing the layout. So now you can see this is how beautifully it's just, fetch account and contact details from the Claude, and all the information is coming now. So it has created the table and fetching the details. Because I don't have the paid version, so that's why maybe it's slow, but it's working. So yeah, now you can see that this is the account details and these are the contact details, and this is how it's looking like, and it's giving the summary of each and everything. Now if I say, can you create a account with name Gagan Anand, please, with contact details 9810578, any random number. Let's see if Claude can create that. So yes, creating the records is done, and then this is account ID. So let's verify if this is account ID. So I'm just putting that here. So the name should be Gagananand and contact should be 9810 something. So yeah, a Gagan has been created and phone number is this. So this is how you can connect your, Salesforce with Claude and any other AI. And before wrapping up this video, I would say that if you're preparing for Salesforce interview, in that case, you can download the most frequently asked Salesforce interview questions. So these are the top 100 Salesforce integration questions. These are the top 200 scenario based questions, and these are the velocity interview questions. So yeah, and please, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support this so that I can grow this channel. Thank you very much.